What's up, guys? Welcome to another trade breakdown. The unexpected has happened. Filip Hronek is a member of the Vancouver Canucks. And how does this deal get done? Well, Vancouver decides to take the pick that they got from Bo Horvat in that trade, the first round pick, and ship it to Detroit. So as you can see, Filip Hronek and a 2023 fourth round pick head to Vancouver, and Detroit receives a 2023 conditional first round pick from the New York Islanders and a 2023 second round pick. Steve Yzerman definitely selling really high on Hronek. So what do we expect from Hronek as a defenseman? Well, he's a right-handed defenseman drafted in the second round in 2016 by the Detroit Red Wings. He's having a career year. He's tied with last year's totals of 38 points. Last year was 38 points in 78 games, 5 goals and 33 assists. This year, 9 goals and 29 assists in 60 games. So he's definitely on pace to have somewhat of a 50, 55 point season. And he's 25 years old. So this deal is really weird for me because the Vancouver Canucks established that they were going to go and ahead with a rebuild or a retool. And it seems like doing this kind of throws that all away. And Roenick is an offensive minded defenseman. He's not a defenseman. And they already have guys like Quinn Hughes, who is so talented and gifted offensively that I was thinking that they're going to go for a more defensive minded defenseman. Um, Ethan Bear's been a good fit for them, but he's out with an injury. And let's just take a look at his contract. So he's already a member of the Vancouver Canucks, according to Cap Friendly. $4.4 million. He has an extra year on his contract, which is going to end 2023-2024. He's an RFA at the end of his contract. In terms of where he was playing, right hand side on the second line with Ben Sherratt. Now with Roenick being gone, the right hand side of Detroit gets relatively weaker with just Moritz Seider, being there, and Robert Haig, being a third pairing defenseman. Maybe they go after a defenseman at the deadline. I know they're competing for a wild card spot in the playoffs in the East. So maybe they go after a guy like Jacob Chikrin or Colton Pareko. That's possible. And in terms of Vancouver, well, I would assume that Filip Hronek goes on that first pairing with Quinn Hughes and replaces Noah Jocelyn because I don't think that, Hronek should be playing on the second pairing or the third pairing. He's just a fantastic defenseman. But, there could be an interest of conflict here where Quinn Hughes and Hronek are both offensive-minded defensemen. So do you really want two offensive-minded defensemen together? Don't you want to balance a defensive-minded defenseman with an offensive-minded defenseman? So, I mean, we'll see what happens there. And in terms of Vancouver, they're able to make this work because they have so much cap space. They have so many players on IR and on LTIR that they're able to take on contracts right now and facilitate deals from happening. But yeah, guys, I mean, I'm pretty much shocked that this deal happened, and I don't know what to expect of the Vancouver Canucks. But apparently, there's more trades to come in terms of the Vancouver Canucks. They're going to be very active within the next 48 hours, according to Frank Saravelli and other analysts. So I'm really, really excited to see essentially what's going to happen moving forward. But a lot of defensemen are on the move. We covered Shane Gostisbehere as well, who was traded for a 2026 third round pick to the Carolina Hurricanes. So you guys can check out that video. Make sure to like this video, subscribe to our channel if you haven't already, and we'll see you on the next episode of the Young Guns podcast. And also, we'd like to hear from the Vancouver fan base and the Detroit Red Wings fan base who won this deal involving Filip Hronek.